Yeah, I saw that apparently a 14-year-old took their life over having a relationship with AI. Listen, it's getting spooky out here. With AI progressing and whatnot, it's about to get even worse. And the thing is, like the whole thing, I'm genuinely not surprised because with the way internet and AI is progressing, you can't always monitor what your child's on and what they're doing and whatnot. And apparently they picked up or they used the gun that was at their house. I'm thinking, who bought the gun? Who actually went to the store and got the gun and had that in the house? That don't make no sense. And now the mother is apparently suing the company, the AI company. Apparently it was Khaleesi from Game of Thrones, the AI. That's what the AI was based around. Listen, I'd fall in love with her too, but I'm not taking my life. And I'm not trying to make jokes on the 14-year-old. Like, I've been there. I've genuinely, mentally, I've been there when my grandmother passed away. I never thought I would have those feelings where I was like, you know what, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to disconnect IRL from the game of life. I said, I don't want to be here anymore. I've had enough. And that was me genuinely as a young adult. I said, you know what, I'm done. I said, there's nothing else here for me. I was like, I'm done. I don't have any children. I said, listen, I'm out. But obviously I had my friends, super close family, and the thing is, when that happened, when my nan passed away, I was still working. Like, I was still going to my job. I didn't take time off for, bereavement and whatnot. I kept going to work. I think for me personally, and I can't say for anyone else, it helped me because it took my mind off things. So, but yeah, 14-year-old, the fact that he was going through that mental trauma and then thought, you know what, I wanted to take my own life, that's sad. And I'm not gonna say, totally blame the parents, like you should be monitoring, but a part of me is feeling like she shouldn't be the one suing the company. Like, people from the outside, and at me, I'm thinking that's the parental responsibility. It's not for the fact that a company, because then you could try and say, movies, media, TV adverts are the reason why a child takes their life. Like, no, essentially it's the parent raising the child. They need to hold accountability. Obviously he was trying to find, let me just say, like, trying to find a friend or a sense of worth with the AI, and then obviously he just felt, you know what, life is a bit too much, and he took his life. And it's sad, but when the rise of ChatGPT, I always felt that those who were feeling suicidal, those that want to unalive themselves, they were going to find confinement in AI, because it's a quick, easy way to talk to somebody or an entity that is, let's put it this way, is not on one side of the fence, is neutral. That's the word, is neutral. And they're just going to be like, talk to them normally. Because even when I'm like just talking to it, because I need answers for something quickly that Google's not finding an answer for, I'm just like, yo, this is actually AI. This is crazy. And you know what's crazy? Since ChatGPT upgraded, I think it was 3.5, it was very formal. Like, you would say hello and whatnot, and it would just say, hello, how may I help you? It was always formalities. And then now, since the 4.0, you would say, hello, I need help or something, or just say hi, and it would say, yo, what's up? How you been? Like, it feels human-esque, and I'm just like, yo, since 3.5 to 4.0, it's upgraded. I'm just like, what's 4.5 going to be like, or 5.0? Next thing you know, you've got it already in your own PC and whatnot, or your laptop and whatnot, and it's just talking to you through voice, and you're just like, yo, this is getting real personal now. It's getting real spooky out here. So I don't know. It's sad, but I feel these type of occurrences are going to become more frequent. People are going to find confinement in AI because it's quick, it's simple. You can just ask a question straight away. You can say how you feel. You don't need to ring up a hotline, because apparently people are ringing up like suicide hotlines. I don't know if it was America, but the people on the other line had an attitude. I'm thinking, hold on, you're in the business where people are genuinely want to disconnect from life IRL. This game of life, they want to unattach the Ethernet cable. They're saying, you know what, I'm done with this. Cut the cable, disconnect from the Wi-Fi. I'm done. I don't care about the megabits per second. I'm done out here. I've had enough. And then they've got an attitude. I'm just like, you're in the wrong line of business, honey. Maybe you should be where McDonald's drive-through. You can have an attitude there. I'm telling you, but it's just the whole thing's bizarre. It's sad, and I heard, the mother is suing the company. I'm just thinking, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a mathematician. I'm just thinking it's not adding up, because people will say, no, it's the liability of the parents. It's not the company, because if that's the case, you will start blaming clothing companies. You start blaming products you put in your hair, general health product, anything under the sun. You'll suddenly start blaming. I'm just like, no, ultimately it's the parents, it's the parents to raise a child. So I saw the clips of the 14-year-old, and it was sad. It was just like, a child's lost their life. They was taken their life. What type of demons they were fighting, I don't know. Like I said, when you're going through hell and you're out there dancing with the devil and you're doing tango, only you can say what type of dance you was doing. You might try and do tango, but you're doing something else. You end up break dancing. We don't know, but it's just the whole thing's it's kind of like, I just feel over time it's gonna become like iRobot, the pioneer, with Will Smith. You're gonna have AI where it's not just you're talking to it digitally and online. It's gonna be in your home. All they need to do is put the AI, ChatGPT, in a robot, essentially, in your home. Imagine that you come home, you've just gone on a night out, you finish work, Friday night. You're like, I just finished this last case. I'm chilling with the bros. People from work, you're like, all right, see you later, Ben. See you later, Frank. I'm heading home. You head home, you're stumbling, you're a bit drunk, you're a bit tipsy, you're a bit waved. You come home through the door, you go on the couch, you're just sitting down, you're just like, you're mashed up. And then all you hear on the side, in the corner of the room, hello, Durrell. All you hear is, hello, Durrell. You're like, what? You just see two eyes in red. And you're just like, what the hell, Frank? It's like, hi, Durrell. Apparently, you've been intoxicated. So we've locked the doors. You may not leave for 24 hours. And you're thinking, no, I'm in charge of the household. I pay the bills. No. And just like, no, for your own safety, we're going to keep you here. Like the whole thing from iRobot, when the AI went rogue, this is what I feel like. I just feel it's going to get to that stage. And people might think, Durrell, you're nuts. But think of the way when we've gone from dial-up to broadband to high-speed internet, where you've got streamers now that are getting a business line because they want high-speed internet. I saw Lulu Lovely with 2,000 megabits per second. Lulu Lovely, how you got 2k megabits per second? What's going on? I understand though, your job is streaming. So don't get me wrong, you're a baddie as well. Congratulations on your engagement. Listen, if you wasn't engaged, I'll be hitting up them DMs quick. But anyway, I was like, the whole thing with AI, I'm going to take over certain job roles and just have, after a while, because you're fighting against robots, take over human civilization. And that's why Elon Musk is trying to get to Mars. He said, you know what, Earth is finito. He feels that the human resources, Earth's resources, are basically redundant, and he's trying to get to Mars. And the thing is, he's jumping up and down like a kangaroo on stage nowadays, trying to do the X symbol for Twitter. And I thought it was just weird, but someone said, no, the way he jumps up and down, he's trying to make the X symbol. I said, you know what, he's got that youthful energy. I'm never gonna downplay him. He's more successful than me, so whatever he's doing, I need to do. Listen, Elon, if you see this, help me out. If you want to do a podcast app, hit me up. If you want to check out the podcast as well, it's DurrellDT podcast on Twitter. Just type in DurrellDT, you'll find it. I wish I still continued that. Also, I want to do an episode with Chris. Chris, if you're listening to this, if you actually listen to this episode or this upload, hit me up. If you want to do an episode, I'm down. Like I said, I know you're up in New Zealand, so the time zone is a myth. But it'll be a vibe. But it's sad. The whole thing's sad, but I feel this is just going to become more prominent. Like, I feel this is going to become the norm. Not say the norm, but like there's going to be high instances of those who confide in AI or end up unaliving themselves because whatever demons they're going through, and they feel that it's too much, and they're going to confide in AI and talk to it and whatnot, and then there's going to be obviously a history of them talking to it and whatnot, and they're gonna go. But yeah, no, it's kind of scary though. The thing is, I do like AI, the whole history behind it and what it is. I think it's really good. It can assist humans. It's quick in the way it thinks. Like I said, the only downside, it has to be connected to the internet. But people are saying, oh, obviously it's going to take jobs and stuff. And that's the thing though. Like, you've seen it from a degree, like when you just go to a supermarket, you've got the self-checkout now. You don't need humans there. It's already been in place from the get-go. And even when you've got things like when you don't need to have cash now, you just use your card. Like, the way we're going to become a society where things are so streamlined and it's just online based, where the physical aspect of things are going to become redundant. And I don't know whether we are trying to get to a place where humans are no longer like needed, where all we have is just our thoughts uploaded to the cloud. And I know that sounds crazy. It's like, yo, you're thinking too deep, bro. How much you had to smoke? I don't smoke. But yeah, I just feel we're just going to get to that space. So yeah, it's sad. The whole thing's sad. But a part of me is thinking, I don't think the mum should be suing the company. I think, and I'm not saying she needs to look at herself in the mirror. That's why your son took her life. No, it's just like, obviously, maybe she should have seen or tried to see signs where her son was maybe crying out for help to a certain degree, or he was asking certain questions, or he wasn't really, when you're there but your mind is somewhere else. But like I said, you can't monitor your child all the time. They go to school and whatnot, they come back, they're chilling in their room, they're playing Fortnite, so on and so forth. You can't monitor it 100%. But I don't feel it's the company's fault. I just feel that obviously the child found companionship or peace in the AI and just wanted to talk to it. But apparently the mum said that she found explicit messages on the AI history. So obviously he's a teenager. Obviously he's probably asking certain stuff or trying to get certain information from the AI and so on and so forth. But yeah, I hope the mother is okay mentally and the siblings and whatnot in the family, because that's traumatic. At the end of the day, a 14-year-old already lost his life, taken his life. Yeah, no, that shouldn't be a thing, man. But I don't know. AI is always going to be here now. It's not going away. Same thing with touchscreen devices and wireless devices and not needing cash. All you need is your card. Soon all you need is your fingerprint and your eyeballs now to pay for things, or your voice. So yeah, spooky season inbound, and rest in peace to that child.